Hello everyone, Morrow here, for the first time in a very long time. And for that, first off, let me preface this by saying I do apologize for my several month-long hiatus from this channel. That's part of what this video is about today, explaining kinda, what happened and what I've been up to in the meantime. But I'd also like to talk about what's happening with this channel in the coming days. And yes, in case you can't see that too well, I don't have my long locks anymore. It's been a very long time since I made a video. Anyway, let's get right into it. First off, why I vanished and what was going on when I did. Obviously I didn't vanish. I just stopped making content for this channel. A lot of it had to do with I lost motivation. I couldn't find a reason to, because to be blatantly honest, this channel is not what it was ever intended to be. It hasn't gone the direction I wanted it to, and I've tried to nudge it into a different direction, and I feel like I failed to do so. Each time I tried to get it to go a certain way, almost like it got stuck in this rut, and I just couldn't quite get out of it no matter what I did. Obviously, Trapped was an ongoing thing, which was my crappy little segue into more serious content. It was my way of saying, this kind of quality, this level of care, it's the last time you're going to see that. And everything I do from that point on is meant to be more professional. Unfortunately, things didn't work out as planned, as I find that they often don't. And Trapped was put to an early end very soon in its creation. It was intended to go on for 6 episodes. I released 2. A third was mostly filmed, but never completed. And it was a way to get myself out of where I am now, to bide time, because the end of it, and I am fine sharing that because I did just tell you, Trapped is at its end. It's not going to get any more updates. It's gone. It's done. It's finished. Those videos are probably going to be either put as private or just flat out deleted. But the end of it was was going to be me kind of saying, oh hey, now I'm free from being trapped in here. I think it's time I go on and make a film. And my little cheeky fourth wall break of, this is an announcement for what I'm doing now. Unfortunately, too, the short film that had been planned, which I believe was on its fifth or sixth draft of the script, that has been put on a hold because I couldn't find the crew to be able to film it. I was set, ready to go, things were looking good, and then there were several key positions that I found I would not be able to fill by the time that filming was planned. And things just kind of fell apart for that. It's a project I'm not abandoning. I do plan to go back to. I just plan to go back at a later date when I feel comfortable doing so again, which I am hoping happens in 2018, but I have some more good news later on this video to discuss that might actually prevent me from doing it in 2018, but for good reasons. So unfortunately I did step away from the channel because again it started to become something that I never intended for it to be, and I tried to change it and I feel like I failed to do so. I felt like it was stuck, and I only wanted to step away for maybe a couple weeks, and it's been several months. I think my last upload was in March? I want to say it was March of this year. It's currently December as of the recording of this video, and I will, I will do better in 2018. To explain a little bit, in that time I did also have a major depressive episode that lasted for several weeks, and that unfortunately did demotivate me more so than I already was about continuing on this channel any further. but I didn't plan to leave it for as long as I have, and I didn't plan to flat out abandon it, which I never wanted to do. I have actually logged in and checked on the channel every now and then and seen that nothing has changed, really. But I can't expect change if I'm not doing anything to change it, so, that was unsurprising to me. In the meantime, since I've began my absence, up until now, of course, I've worked on several other film projects, including a 48-hour project that is going to France to represent Cincinnati. We won several awards. That is a very proud achievement. I'm glad I could be part of that team. And the person behind that, I'm going to link his YouTube in the description down below. He's a very good friend of mine, has done amazing work. He actually just finished a web series that just wrapped up on his channel. And he is working on another project that I'm a part of, and it's probably his biggest project yet. And that's the one that could potentially prevent me from working on my own stuff for a while in 2018, but it would not be a bad thing for it to do so. That means it gets off the ground, but it is Average Joe Films, and again, linking that down below. Please go watch his stuff. I mean, I'm not being, asked to do a shout-out for him or anything. I'm just helping out a friend. His content's good. It's mostly comedy. A lot of it has, maybe a bit more black comedy to it in a sense, but he definitely has put out some good content, and I'm proud to say that I've been working with him in my absence from this channel, and I'm glad that I'm going to continue to do so into the new year when we hit that point. As well, I've just been working. I mean, I still have the same job that I did several months ago. I've had some hiccups and issues there, but things have finally turned around some. To give you an idea, I have the kind of hours at my work right now that I feel like I should have had for the past year or so there. So I feel like I'm finally getting to a more comfortable point. Have had definitely some financial trouble in the past several months, had a couple scares here and there for, multiple types. I mean, health, financial, you name it. But things have worked out. Here we are close to the end of the year. All is well, and I'm glad. But, right now, I'm not focused on what 2017 has been. I'm focused on what 2018 should be and needs to be. Which kind of brings us to what happens to the channel now? What happens to Morrow Pictures in 2018? What happens after this point? Why am I making this video? And truth be told, I'm not sure. And that's part of why I'm making this video, is because I'm looking at a few different options and I wanted to discuss them some. And I'm actually going to ask for feedback, either here on the channel or on the Morrow Pictures Facebook page, which I shall also link in the description down below. But it's because it's a big decision, and no matter what I choose, it will fundamentally change things moving forward, which is why it's not a decision I'm making lightly, and I would like feedback on. But one step at a time. Currently, I have 2 scripts that I'm working on. One is in its 3rd draft, and the other is in its 4th at the moment. The one that's in its 4th draft, I do plan to move forward with going into 2018 and get it actually filmed, produced, and, of course, shared with the world here. The other one, I don't know if it'll be a 2018 project. I would like for it to be. But that one I might put off a little bit because it's not really, my main thing right now that I'm working on. The project that was put on hold I would love to do in 2018, but I can't guarantee it that I will. I can't guarantee anything with it, unfortunately, but the one that I do want to move forward with into the new year has already garnered some interest from my discussions about it with other people. Whereas the other 2, I've yet to really find anyone that's willing to help back it up with me, so to speak. So at least for that one that I do plan to continue with, I at least feel comfortable trying to assemble a crew and a cast to do so. The others are still kind of in the air for now. I am doing a current project with Average Joe Pictures, or sorry, Average Joe Films, rather, if I could speak correctly. I mean, Morrow Pictures, Average Joe Films. I, have some confusion there. But we are working on a current project. I mean, it is his project. I'm simply a member of the team. But that is continuing into 2018 for the filming of, and if things work out for it, it's going to be a very big, very major project, very big change in my life. I don't want to say too much on it though, because it's not my project. It's not my my baby, if I can phrase it like that. So I don't want to discuss it too much because I don't know how much I'm allowed to discuss, to be honest. But that's what I'm looking at right now for 2018, as well as the, I'm going to use air quotes here because I'm not sure if this is the proper thing to say, but the revival of Morrow Pictures. And you'll see what I mean in a second here, because I would like to discuss the options I'm looking at for the future of Morrow Pictures as a whole. And Morrow Pictures, at the end of the day, is still going to be my film channel company name. I mean, it's not an actual company yet, but my longer term goals are to make Morrow Pictures into an actual film company, a film production company. But for the time being, it's simply a channel and a Facebook page. But we all have to start somewhere. And I'm looking at 3 main options with the channel itself, which will help kind of dictate what happens for 2018. And no matter what does happen, I do want to make more regular uploads than do one in March and then one in December. I'll poke a little fun at myself there because I did kind of drop the ball on that. That's on me. The first option I'm looking at is to turn this channel, the current Morrow Pictures channel, into a side channel. Make a new channel to do the serious film side of Morrow Pictures, and this will stay mostly what it is right now. It would be more Morrow Pictures vlogs, because this is a glorified vlog channel at this point, and I'm fully willing to admit that it is not what I intended for it to be, but that's what it's become. And that's the rut that I feel I got stuck in with this channel that I couldn't quite get out of. So the first option I am looking at is to start a new Morrow Pictures channel, turn this one into like a Morrow Pictures vlog channel, and then that one will be the more serious film work. And I have a few other ideas as to what I would be uploading to it, though those are all still on the drawing board. It's nothing that I want to come out right and say I want to make into a thing just yet. Option 2 that I'm looking at would be to change the format of this channel more or less immediately moving forward. Everything that's on it now either would stay or become a private video or unlisted video or maybe even just outright deleted. But it would be an immediate change. This channel would stop being what it is now and turn a new leaf. It would turn into a much more serious channel. It wouldn't have these discussion videos. It wouldn't have, fun little, when I took a vacation in February, I uploaded a bunch of videos from that. It wouldn't have things like that. Whereas with option 1, that's exactly what would be on this channel. Well, a secondary channel would be film. This channel, I would just start introducing my new ideas immediately and kind of throw out the old or just leave the old as archived. Here's what it was, post 2018, and here's what it is moving forward into 2018 in the future, long term. Option 3 would be to outright delete this channel and start over. That would mean this channel would no longer exist. I would make a new Morrow Pictures channel, and I'd start fresh, start over from the beginning. And that would simply just mean I have a fresh, brand new channel to start doing all of my new ideas with, all of the more serious stuff I'd like to do moving forward. And everything that's on this channel now, it kinda is lost. This channel, gone. But I don't feel like that would be a bad thing, which is why I'm definitely considering that as one of the options. So, I would like to get feedback, as I said before, I'd like to get feedback on that. I do plan to make a poll on Facebook about which way to take the future of this channel. You know, I'll accept comments, messages, I'll accept comments on this video, feedback about what to do with this channel, things like that, where it's not necessarily that I want, you know, my friends, family, viewers, fans, I want you to dictate what happens to the channel. I want your opinion as to what direction you think would be best. And that's not necessarily the direction I'm going to decide to take it, but I definitely would appreciate feedback and see what others think. So that's where this video leaves us now. I pose that big question: what direction should I take moving forward? And maybe someone will suggest something I haven't even thought of yet, and I'll see that and think to myself, wow, that would be a far better option than anything I'm considering at the moment. So that's another reason why I'd like to open up feedback. So I would like to thank everyone for their viewership of this video, their continued support of myself, this channel, my whole, you know, upcoming film career, which for a while there I did step back and wonder if I even could continue with pursuing it. Ultimately, I did decide, yes, I would like to continue to pursue film. But, you know, I appreciate just everything, you know, and I disappear for several months, and I know I'm gonna post this video and have people that hop right in and decide, hey, yeah, I want to watch it, I want to see, you know, what this is about. He's finally uploaded something, and I appreciate that I have people like that in my life who are willing to do that, who are willing to take that step. And, you know, it's just a very nice feeling, but I want 2018 to be different. I want 2018 to be what I wanted 2017 to be. I want 2018 to have the things that I plan on 2017 holding. And I'm confident. I think we can get there. I think it's feasible. I think it's doable. And for now, I'm just going to have to hold on to that. So thank you, everyone. Again, leave your feedback in the comments below. I'll link the Facebook page in the description down below. Like I said, leave feedback there. I will be creating a poll, or you could just leave comments on the post about this video. And of course, in the link in the description down below to Average Joe Films. Again, I've done some work with him. He is a great guy. He's a personal friend of mine. He has an amazing channel, and you know, we are doing more work together going into the future. So I would like you to check out his content, see who it is I'm working with, what kind of stuff I'm working on right now. And hey, here's to a better year, 2018. Let's do this. Let's all do it together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and goodbye for now.